Right then, lads.
Today, for our first video on the channel, we're going to try our best to predict the Euros.
Bear in mind, we did come up with these together.
And Ruben is Portuguese, a very biased Portuguese fan, whereas I'm English.
Starting off with these, they've got Italy, Turkey, Switzerland, and Wales.
And after Italy's demolition of Turkey, we have decided they'll run away with the group.
Even though Turkey lost to Italy, I still believe that they'll manage to achieve second place.
Then coming in third and fourth will be Switzerland and Wales.
Alright, moving swiftly onwards to Group B, which consists of Belgium, Finland, Russia, and Denmark.
Clearly, Belgium's our favourite for this group, and we agree with that.
Then there's a toss-up for second, with Denmark usually being the favourites for second. However, due to the incident with Eriksen, we believe the Danes will struggle mentally on the pitch.
Russia will climb their ways into the knockout stages, and Finland will come in third. In Group C, there are Austria, Holland, Ukraine, and North Macedonia.
If Holland somehow do not win this group, it will be shocking. And for second, with Austria having good talent, we believe they will come second in the group.
Now, for third and fourth, we reckon Ukraine and North Macedonia will take those places. We think Ukraine can also come second as they put up a great fight against the favourites, Netherlands.
Group D have 3 solid teams, and then England.
What?
Anyways, all jokes aside, we think that England are favourites for the Euros. Sachin, this is some dodgy script you're telling me to read.
Okay, but seriously, we actually are top 5 favourites to win the Euros.
Okay. With England topping the group, Croatia should come second, with Czech Republic and Scotland taking third and fourth.
Spain should win Group E, leaving Sweden, Poland, and Slovakia.
With Spain winning the group, that leaves Lewandowski carrying
Robert Lewandowski
Poland to second place glory.
It will be a close one between Poland and Sweden, but because Poland have the experience with Lewandowski and Sweden are lacking their best ever player with Zlatan due to injury.
Even without Ibra, they have Alexander Isak coming through the ranks with Emil Forsberg playing him in.
Coming in last will be Slovakia. Even though they have great goalkeepers such as Jan Oblak and Handanovic, they can only play one of them, and they are lacking in midfield and attack. Now onto the group of death. This group includes Germany, France, Hungary, and the current Euro holders, Portugal.
The only reason we think that France will top the group is because Portugal do not have the GOAT himself.
We think that Germany will have another shocker, not get on the group stages like in 2018's World Cup.
And then there's Hungary.
Moving on to a lucky 4. If you don't understand it, is when the 4 third place teams with the most points in each group go through.
Therefore, we think Germany will not go through. Our logic behind this is that they are in the toughest group, meaning that they just will not generate enough points.
The 4 teams that we do think will go through, though, are Switzerland, Finland, Ukraine, and Sweden, leaving out Scotland and, like we said before, Germany.
Here is when it gets interesting. In the first game of the round of 16, Belgium should comfortably win against the Swiss, which means that they will be playing against Italy, who should beat Austria.
Now, one of the favourites, France, ought to beat Ukraine. Move on to the actual favourites, England versus Poland, which again should be a walk in the park for England, as we have Mason Mount. And Gaza.
If Spain do not win their game against Finland in the 5th game of the round of 16, then it's a disgrace. Also, for the 6th game, which is a matchup between Portugal and Croatia, which isn't an easy game, but I still have faith that we can secure the dub.
Netherlands versus Sweden is a close game, as Sweden put up a strong fight against the solid Spaniards, with Isak running the show. But due to Netherlands' quality, we think they'll go through. And for the last game of the round of 16, we believe the dark horses Turkey can defeat the Russians with a late Yilmaz header. We already talked about how Italy will play Belgium in the quarterfinals, so we think that Belgium will beat them, moving them on to the semi-finals. And onto the second game, which is the favourites versus France. However, I'm not that biased. I will admit that we probably will get peppered by France.
From 2 favourites to another are the current Euro holders, Portugal, against the old Euro holders, Spain. Obviously, this is one of the best games to happen so far, but I still think that Portugal will defeat Spain. Netherlands versus Turkey. In a shock result, we hold our own in saying that Turkey will beat Netherlands. Controversial.
The penultimate round of the Euros will be 2 games, one between Belgium and France and the other between Portugal and Turkey. And to keep it very short, both are very good games, but we believe that the final will be
Belgium against Portugal. We understand that it's very controversial, but we think that this is Belgium's year. Being Portuguese myself, I really want to say Portugal will win, but Belgium's team is simply just too strong. So Belgium will take it home.
Now the competition is over, let's talk about personal awards. These are top goal scorer, top assister, golden glove, player of the tournament, and young player of the tournament.
The player that will take the golden boot home will be Lukaku. Top assister will be either KDB or Bruno Fernandes, but we think Bruno will edge it as KDB will not play some games due to injuries.
The golden glove award will also go to France's number 1, Hugo Lloris, as their solid defence will stop any attackers coming in and limiting the chances. And sticking with a French theme, the player of the tournament, who also could be a young player of the tournament, will be Kylian Mbappe, as his heavy impact to France's squad will get many goal contributions. And for the young player of the tournament, it will be Foden, playing like Gaza did in 1996.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more football and FIFA related videos.
Catch you in a bit.